Hi everyone, this is Giles here again. Hope you've had a great Christmas. I was down at my brother-in-law's and I was telling him about the Grand Cru Club that we're launching in January. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that at the end of this short video, but my brother-in-law was really interested and said that sounds fabulous, I'd love to be in on that. But he put a really good question to me. He said, how do I know, Giles, whether I'm going to like a bottle of champagne before I've actually bought it or before I've tasted it? So I thought that was such a good question, and I guess lots of you are probably asking yourself exactly the same thing. So I'm going to take just a couple of minutes to tell you how you can do that. Not a foolproof method, but it's a really good pointer. Now, I always say that there are only three things you need to know before you buy a bottle of champagne, and those will give you a really good guide as to what it's going to taste like. Firstly, there's what grapes have been used in it. Secondly, the quality of those grapes. And the third thing is how long has the champagne been aged. Now today we're just going to look at the grapes that are used, and we'll deal with the other two questions in some videos later. But getting back to the grapes then, you probably know that there are three grapes that are used in champagne. That's two black grapes and one white grape. Now the white grape is Chardonnay, and the black grapes Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. And as you can imagine, the different proportions in which they're blended together is going to have a big influence on the style of the champagne. So if you like one style, you're looking for more of one grape. If you like another style, you're looking for more of another grape. Let's look at Chardonnay to begin with. Now, Chardonnay is the only white grape. Chardonnay is also used in Chablis, which is just 2 or 3 hours drive south of Champagne. So they're somewhat similar in style. Now, what Chardonnay brings, it's light, it's delicate, it's got a sort of citrusy zing to it. Now the wine gurus talk about words like elegant and feminine and all these type of things, but basically all that means is that it's light in style, and it's sort of minerally. Again, Chardonnay is a good example. If you like Chardonnay, you're going to like champagne that's got a lot of Chardonnay in it. And it's got this citrusy zing, typically lemons and grapefruit and things like that, which makes it a fantastic aperitif because it's slightly sharp. That sharp's not really the right word. It should be smooth, but it's got that zing to it that wakes your taste buds up, ready for the food to follow. So that's Chardonnay. Now, if a champagne is made only with Chardonnay, on the label you're going to see Blanc de Blanc. Literally, that means white from white, and that means Blanc de Blanc on the label means it's all Chardonnay. Now the other two grapes are both black grapes. Pinot Noir, that's the red grape that's used in Burgundy. So as you can imagine, even though in Champagne you're using the white juice, the clear juice from the Pinot Noir, compared with Chardonnay it's got lots more power, lots more depth and lots more sort of oomph to it. And again, the gurus talk about body and structure and depth and things like that. Just a lot more powerful and round and full flavoured. Typically those flavours are going to be berries, red fruits like strawberries and raspberries, and sometimes you get hints of things like black currants and stuff like that. But a lot more powerful compared with the Chardonnay. Now the third grape is Pinot Meunier. Pinot Meunier is a very easy drinking, fruity grape, tastes typically of apples and pears, that type of thing. It's not so characteristic, not so distinctive as the other two, but suffice it to say, you know, it's really fruity, easy to drink and very Moorish. So, depending on what style you like, you're going to have to look on the label to see which proportions the grapes have been blended in. Now if it doesn't say anything on the label about that, you're going to have to ask the retailer, and a good retailer should know this stuff, and if he doesn't know, then my advice is to find a retailer who does know, because it's really crucial, and the person who's selling it should know about these things. So if you're looking for a heavier style, if you like, for example, Bollinger or Bollinger or Veuve Clicquot, they're both heavy on the black grapes. If you like that style, look for something that's got more black grapes in it. If you like the lighter style, look for Blanc de Blanc, or maybe if you like things like Duval-Leroy, Perrier-Jouet, that's the type of style that's got a bit more Chardonnay in it. In the middle somewhere are the Moets and the Mums of this world. Now that's really about all we've got to say about the grapes here today. Just wanted to get back to the the Grand Cru Club, which is designed to introduce you to some of the really great champagnes that you probably never heard of. We had so many questions just before Christmas from people wanting to know where to find these champagnes, wanting to try something different other than the big brands, but they just didn't know where to go or what to ask for. So we've started the club. It's being launched in January, and it's going to bring you exactly these type of fantastic champagnes and at some great prices as well. If you're interested in that, go to the website. It's www.madaboutbubbly.com and look for what's called the Grand Cru Club. I think the button's on the left hand side from memory, and you can sign up there to get pre-registered, because it's going to be a limited membership. Some of these champagnes aren't made in big quantities, so we can't give them to everybody. If you want to get in, go there, pre-register today, and it's going to be launched just at the end of January. So thanks for watching, and see you soon. Okay, and I'll come back to you with some more videos about the other two topics soon. Okay, bye for now.